Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a Game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition, and this is my play by email match against KilRoy. We command the Allied forces, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is a 6 March 1942 turn, scenario 1, no modification, standard 1 turn setup. Yeah, we reached the point that Repulse and Prince of Wales just sunk at Nomaya, and here is a mine hit. It's an Allied ship. Somewhere on the map, something hit the mine. Most of the time I use my own mines to defend my ports, and KilRoy uses mines actively, more aggressively to mine my own ports or do something like this. Because the American Mark 14 torpedoes have so low hit chance, this is maybe simply a better way to use American Mark 14 fleet submarines. For other subs like the Mark 10 subs, I think it's a little better maybe to use them for torpedo attacks. So still some American subs are here near south of Tokyo, staying blue, and here this can happen. A Mark 14 hit my light cruiser, just won't come back to Tokyo to get a upgrade, and yeah, now heavily damaged. All the time I can avoid American submarines, but now it's happened. And this is so close to Japan. Here you can see that there are many sightings, but so far I know is if you have the sighting here on the left box in blue, then the game more or less calculated like a wrong sighting, or at least that the sighting don't take too seriously, something like this. So I sweep Rangoon again. This time the Hurricanes also take part of the battle. If this helps KilRoy is hard to say. At least one trap is here officially destroyed, and this is a trap 2Bs, the better one already, with I don't know more, I think 12 machine guns. Now bombing here this British division. Then Hudson's coming back. Today I have no long range cap. Too tired to the pilots. But no real damage. And 34 SB-3s, Russian bombers, attacking here my forward base. Luckily, because I'm deep in and this is a rough terrain, even if they throw a lot of bombs, nothing hits. And 2 115s for, I don't know what they're doing. This is a low level attack. You can see 100 feet, they come very low. I think this is looks like strafing attack, but they don't make strafing. Don't know exactly. But no damage. And this was a wrong information. I mean, there was just information that there was an AK had a problem with flotation, but I'm sure it is not an AK. That is CL had problems with flotation. And if you call this now a bug or a feature, or whatever. I don't know, because yeah, I don't want to give a comment for this because I really don't know. A little more bombardment in China. Every day chip away a little more, and sometimes a lot more. So, but no Navy strike. I not even had any Navy detection. I mean, not a real. So again, my heavy damage light cruiser get a next torpedo hit, but this time it was no explosion. So first unlucky, now lucky. Of course, if the first hit never happened, then there was maybe no second attack. So let's say this. My submarine failed also to attack here this PG. There was a convoy coming into Ceylon, and I cannot intercept it. Slowly but steadily, KilRoy increased his convoy escort patrol craft, more units on convoy escort duty, and make it hard for my submarines to find the target and sink it. Good, I catch up here with the Space Force. It was too slow to escape. They'll get one, of course, completely wiped out. And here I cross the river. I come, I think, from this hex to this hex. I'm not sure which way I walk, but these are 3 damaged Chinese corps. Surrender, retreat. I think 2 destroyed and 1 jump back to Xi'an. But this is the right direction, so I can follow this corp and then I can arrive in Xi'an. Cleanup operations still in progress. Find the rebels, find the bandits, bring order, and let the Chinese peasant people live a better life. Good. So, air war was just so. Musa. I lost 2 scout army airplanes. KilRoy lost 2 of his Hurricanes, and the rest is here. I have 1 Buffalo gets killed air to air. A Buffalo? I don't know where was a Buffalo. Maybe it was Scout Buffalo. Ship sunk. There was a mine hit, maybe. And I cannot remember I ever attacked a submarine today this turn, but this we can find out. I can check the combat report. Then we can see here that in Port Moresby there was a Solomon trying to sneak in, I think, for sure, and lay some mines, but I have the minefield, so now this sub hits the mine and is now heavily damaged plus on fire. I think this makes it then impossible to dive. We can check shortly. Port Moresby, it's here. I have no detection of this sub and I hear no sinking sound, but I have in this port nearly 300 mines. To go over 300 mines is hard for Japan. Of course, if you don't conquer a lot of bases, then you can maybe get more mines. But it's hard for me to even mine the ports I have here. You can see here's 100 mines. Normally, I would suggest 300 mines. And a super important base, maybe like here, you could go for 450 mines. But I don't have the mines to do this. Good. In China, we had only some smaller engagements, but I'm now coming closer and closer to Lenshao. Here's a base on the way, but there's nothing inside. And now I have here one force left and one force west and east of me from myself, and this blocks my supply lines for my Chinese army. So maybe I will go first west, take on this unit. It's small, and this will open more or less the supply flow from behind, so that I am not starving here too much. Maybe. Nothing else happened in China. This looks fine. Looks fine. I'm still trying to enter the swarms. No more speed, no activity. Okay, here is some sighting. This is as a cruisers. They going back to direction of Sydney. I try to bring my submarines in position. Maybe with a little luck, I can maybe get a hit on one of these cruisers running away. And we are now. I'm of course out of range. Just barely in range of my patrol torpedo boats. There was a navy attack, and there was normally 50% ready for attack with torpedoes. Again, I can see the ships. I'm in range. I don't see overcast. I mean overcast, but I know there, and what I was missing is now this information that these scout planes cannot find the target. I would now suggest, because sometimes this happens. Sometimes you get this information, but not always. So maybe this is simply missing information, that they try to fly, but they cannot find the target because it's 20 hexes far away. Would make sense, but I still miss this feedback of the game a little more. Understand why they don't fly. Only give no feedback and then guess why they don't attack here, why they don't attack here, why they don't attack here, why, tell me why. Anyway, this is an old game. It's not perfect. It's okay, but it's not perfect. So there are some ships also in Wake Island, but I first go back because I don't know where. I know that KilRoy. I know that KilRoy have his carriers here in the Pacific still. So I don't want to stay there without air cover, and my carriers are in. They're in Rabaul. Yeah, they're still in Rabaul. Get some repair because engine damage, and Kaga get some engine breakdown with high speed, and this I want first fix. Of course, you can always say every damage less than 10 is not critical, and you can still use the carrier or whatever ship, but I don't know. For the Japanese, always so risky. And once the damage pile up, it's getting much more complicated to fix the damage. Small damage is still easily to fix. If you have damage over 10 or 20, then your ship is easily 2-3 months in the shipyard. Good. Yeah. So, thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.